We're going to talk about fertility and why you're struggling to have a successful conception. And this is a new way that you won't have tried, because I did some research recently and 90% of the women that I asked, despite going through months, if not years, of trying to get pregnant, had not done this. And that is the subconscious work. It is working with our unconscious mind. So consciously, you may want to get pregnant. You're absolutely longing for that baby. You can see it, you can visualize it, but it's not happening. You're told you've got natural killer cells. Maybe this is a second time pregnancy that you're trying for and you can't understand because the first one was a success. Maybe you've had lots of miscarriages, ectopic pregnancies, an array of medical terms that have been labelled on you, or maybe you've got unexplained fertility. And after all of these months and years and heartache, you're wondering what it is that you have to do in order to get pregnant. Now, I can tell you all the women that come to me are absolutely at the end of their tether. They have tried everything. They've tried acupuncture, changing their diet. They've taken alcohol, smoking out of their system. They have detoxed. They have done yoga, meditation, but they haven't done this, and it is working with the subconscious mind. And the reason why we need to work with the subconscious mind is that we can have a variety of blocks that we've picked up since childhood that are affecting our fertility. Those blocks can be, if you were somebody who was on the contraceptive pill, that is an unconscious message to your brain that you don't want to get pregnant. That doesn't mean to say you can't in the future, but we need to change that. You could have a fear of hospital. You could have a fear of needles. You could have a guilt from past abortions that you're carrying around. You could have early family dynamics that have created a belief that a new baby in your new family dynamic would be a problem, but this is left over from your early childhood. You could have a mother or father wound. Perhaps one of them has abandoned you, and therefore you feel like unconsciously that you may be abandoned. You could have a fear of being a bad mother. You could hold on to beliefs that your parents have about pregnancy. Let's say you have a parent who's like, you absolutely mustn't get pregnant, and drills this into you from 16 years old, puts you on the contraceptive pill, reminds you over and over again, do not get pregnant, do not get pregnant. And that belief and that association with getting pregnant still exists within your body. Or what about your parents' birth stories? What about your birth story? What is your blueprint? What do you fear you may recreate by having a birth or a pregnancy? What are you holding in your body that is creating a hormonal short circuit between your ability to create the right belief system, the right set of hormones to create successful conception? Because if we hold unconscious beliefs, we are then associating getting pregnant and successful conception with negative connotations unconsciously, and therefore the conditions and the hormones within your body are not conducive. So you're producing cortisol, you're producing adrenaline, but what you need to be creating is oxytocin. The hormones that you create when you make love are the same when you're conceiving, are the same when you're birthing. It is all about oxytocin, and therefore your associations with creating this new baby need to be completely and utterly aligned, and therefore all subconscious blocks need to be released in order to allow successful pregnancies. So you can do as many diets and detoxes and acupuncture as you want, but unless you're getting to the root cause, there won't be successful conception. You've got to get underneath and find out what is stopping you getting pregnant.